What's good, guys, and welcome back to another video. Vinny here, and today we're going to be bringing you guys, I think like episode 7, I want to say, of building on a budget. This is the 750k squad builder. This is where me, Vinny, the pro FIFA player, gives you guys squad builder at certain different price ranges between 50 to 1 mil. What will probably be the best meta version for what you can get for your money to get the most wins in FUT Champions. But before we get into the team, if you are new around here, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. We're trying to get 5 to 6 uploads a week. We do more squad builders during the week. We do some highlights, rewards from FUT Champs, and custom tactics. If that's stuff you are interested to, make sure you tune in to them. Leave a like, leave a comment, and let's get in to the 750k squad builder. So as mentioned in the intro, I am trying to build the teams what are giving you the most likely chances of getting the most wins on weekend league. I don't have a clue what I've just said there, by the way. I might have just said the same thing about 4 times in 2 seconds, which was a bit crazy, but yeah, I'm just trying to help you guys get the most wins at a certain price range. And obviously today is the 750k. Next week will be the 850k, and the week after that will be the 1 mil mark, and then we'll reset. I'm not too sure to do a 50k team or 100k team. I might go with 100k and then build it up from that point, because I don't think many people probably got 50k anymore. But if you guys are wanting to see 50k, let me know once I've hit 1 mil, but that won't be for like a couple more weeks. In goal, where we got Nick Pope. As you guys see, I'm literally using him in my main team. 82 games here. Obviously, mine's first owner. I think it's like 1k, 2k, 6'7", right foot, 1-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 79 diving, 81 handling, 75 kicking, 84 reflex, and 83 precision. Guys, good. As a good keeper for the price range he is. But once you come up against maybe some pro players or some better players, I think Nick Pope gets exposed. The main reason I say that, I played Lyrics yesterday, and he was just doing some crazy stuff on, because he knew I had Nick Pope in goal. He even said to me, like, I did the things what I did, like the shots I took, because I knew you had Nick Pope and he weren't saving them. So if you're trying to play at the top level, maybe Pope is something you replace. But I think for now, for like the first probably 3-4 mil teams, if you're just playing FUT Champs, he's more than good enough, because not everyone will have the R9s and so on. So Nick Pope is the goalkeeper. In right back, we've got Wan-Bissaka, quite often used by a lot of people, I would say. Premier League's got like the best right backs, I think, in FIFA 21 by quite a while. I think quite a way. I think maybe that Cuadrado rule breaker might be the only person I'm thinking, okay, maybe he has something, but I never used him, so I couldn't really tell you. But yeah, Wan-Bissaka comes in at the right back role. 6 foot, medium high, 4-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot, 86 pace, 68 passing, 80 dribbling, 82 defending, and 74 physical. Great player on that defensive sort of right back. He's okay going forward. That's not his greatest aspect of him, but it's the more so on the defensive end. Wan-Bissaka, quality right back if you're looking for a defensive minded right back. Actually, I think low-key you could get any right back, you know, because I've changed something up. So you could even get Semedo if you have the coins, or you could get Walker if you have the coins. But Wan-Bissaka's in there because originally I needed him for chemistry, but I changed the team up slightly, so I had Nick Pope, and you'll see who comes in at right centre mid. In centre back, Joe Gomez, 6'2", medium right foot, 3-star, 82 pace, 66 passing, 70 dribble, 83 defending, 8 physical. One of the best centre backs in the game. I think, you know, probably in the rest of these squad builders up to 1 mil, you'll see Joe Gomez and Varane as a partnership at the back, because I think for that value, it's worth spending that type of money, because I think anyone can really attack on this game, because at the end of the day, everyone's just through balling, and it's not very hard to do that. You know, all you have to do is trigger the runs, and sometimes the game just triggers the runs itself. So surely you would want to have the better defenders in your team to help you, you know, do the defensive duties. So that's why I always recommend the best defenders, and then the attackers can come in at a later point. So usually what I would say for building a team, first 1 mil is more on that defensive end, and then once we got past that 1 mil mark, we're looking to get the elite players in, you know, the better attackers. But yeah, Joe Gomez, one of the best centre backs in the game, partnering up with Varane. I think it was a bit obvious that he was going to come in, as I said, trying to get the best players in the game. For me, I think Varane is top 2 centre backs in the game, maybe top 3, and that's including icons. Desailly's quite decent, Maldini's quite decent, so I'm not really too sure, but he's definitely the best goal card, definitely the best centre-back goal card to get into your teams. Highly recommend him. Comes with 82 pace, 64 passing, 65 dribble, 87 defending, 82 physical, 6'3", medium high, 2-star skill moves, and 3-star weak foot. unbelievable player for you guys to look into. And obviously his partner in crime, which gives you the lockup for the year. Basically, you don't probably need to replace these two for the whole year, honestly, until you get to the team of season points. Ferland Mendy comes in at left back. 82 games played for me as well. 5'11", high, left footed, 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, 92 pace, 64 shooting, 76 passing, 79 dribble, 78 defending, 82 physical. He's very similar in the sense of the defensive sort of aspect what Wan-Bissaka brings, but he's also very good at attacking, as you can see with the weak foot and the skill moves, and he's obviously got a bit more pace. He's basically like Wan-Bissaka on, I was going to say on crack, but yeah, on crack basically. It's Wan-Bissaka on crack. Mendy comes in the left back, and that's our defense, very solid for, you know, as I said, for probably a couple mil, like to probably about 4 or 5 mil. We ain't going to need to change this. And once we hit the 5 mil, probably don't even want to change it then, honestly. Probably go to 10 mil. You could probably change maybe Wan-Bissaka up. But I would say like there's more changes elsewhere within the team. In the left mid spot, just a heads up, the chemistry will not say it's 100 chemistry. If you put it into Footbin or Footwiz or Foothead, whatever website you like to use, and like change everyone's position, give them manager bonus, everyone's on 100 chem, not a problem. I think the only person on weak chem will be Ousmane Dembele. Once he's converted to a left mid with manager and loyalty, he is on 7 chemistry, which is more than fine in my opinion. Obviously, Ousmane Dembele comes with left-footed, 5-star, 5'10", high medium, 92 pace, 77 shooting, 77 passing, 86 dribble, 56 physical. Really nice player to have this year. Probably, like, I think he was one of the main guys last year as well for a lot of people with the cheaper budgets. And same thing again this year. He's unbelievable. Obviously, the 5-star weak foot, 5-star skills is just a nice attributes to have. Also that pace and dribbling. And if you give him a finisher, he's ridiculously good at finishing, honestly. Without finisher, his finishing is a little bit dodgy, but as soon as you put a finisher on him, he's actually pretty decent. So yeah, definitely recommend getting Ousmane Dembele. Into the centre mid spot. Obviously, we're not going to be playing this formation in-game. I'll show you how to set up this team in-game at the end of the video. So if that is something you're interested in, make sure you stay tuned for that. Centre mid is Moussa Sissoko. 6'2", high, 3-star, 78 pace, 63 shooting, 77 passing, 78 dribble, 77 defending, 89 physical, aka, as I always say in every single video, when I see Sissoko, I call him the cheap Vieira because that's exactly what he is. You know, he does everything what Vieira does, but obviously at a super cheap price, and obviously he's not as good as Vieira, but you know, you get the idea. If you're spending like what 20k on a player, he's not going to be as good as a 4 mil player. But you know what I'm saying. Sissoko is an unbelievable player for you guys. He's really good at that defensive duties rather than the attacking, but he can still drive that ball forward because obviously he's got that height, the strength, and also the pace. What is a nice combination to have. Alongside him, we've got Wijnaldum, and this is to, you know, get everyone on full chem. This was my original plan, was to put Courtois in goal and then make sure Gomez has the links from Wan-Bissaka and Wijnaldum. But because you've got Pope and Wijnaldum, you could do Semedo, and I probably recommend changing that if that's the coins you've got to get Semedo there. But into Wijnaldum here, 5'9", high, 4-star, 76 pace, 75 shooting, 81 pass, 86 dribble, 78 defended, 79 physical. Great player to have into your team. He does it all really when it comes to that box-to-box midfield, and I think putting him next to Sissoko would be a nice combination because Wijnaldum will probably be that nice nimble sort of midfielder. And then Sissoko is that guy who just destroys the midfield, you know, breaks up the play, but Wijnaldum's the guy who does it all really when it comes to the attacking and the defending. So I think that's a nice combination what you can have into your midfield. Into the left forward role, I think everyone knows what card's about to come. Actually, maybe not. Maybe some people thought maybe Saint Maxime was coming in, but it's actually Son, one of the best finishers in the game for years now, aka, you know, we know him as Ronaldo for a reason because he is elite as Ronaldo really when it comes to the finishing side. 6 foot high, 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, 88 pace, 86 shooting, 8 pass, 87 dribble, 69 physical. Of course, he's got that player of the month. So if you guys have got the player of the month, maybe, and you're trying to like sell your team for Black Friday, maybe you look to do this like team around that player of the month, Son. But yeah, Son, great player. I think it's a bit obvious like what makes him good and what doesn't. I would say he's a little bit slower on the sense of the dribbling, but he's still very good at this point of the game. But I would say maybe when it comes down to maybe a two months or so and a team of the year, some maybe future star cards come out, maybe there's going to be some better options when it comes to that. But Son as an actual out and out finisher, put him up top, put him cam, the 4-2-3-1, whatever formation you play, it's definitely a great option for you to have. Player to keep the budget down, if I'll be totally honest with you, You could use Lucas Moura, sorry, Saint Maxime on weak chem on this position if you would like, if that's something what you want to do. But for me, I'm not really. Well, you can do that. Yeah, it might be worth doing that. It's the same thing. Like, if you got the coins, maybe change Semedo, Wan-Bissaka to Semedo, and then maybe play off chem Saint Maxime if you don't mind having another weak chem player. But Lucas Moura is still a very good option. All he's here for is to probably be the pace tool, if I'll be totally honest with you. He's 5'9", high medium, 4-star, 92 pace, 78 shooting, 72 pass, 87 dribble, and 67 physical. That's what he's in the team to basically run down that wing and put the ball in the box, if I'll be totally honest with you. And that's what he definitely can do that, you know, with that pace, with decent dribbling, decent weak foot as well. And skill moves obviously coming in with that too. So yeah, look to maybe bring just Lucas Moura in, but just be mindful that he isn't going to be that elite finisher, but he's also going to be very good with what you want him to do, which is that running down the wing. And then to finish off the team, we've got Anthony Martial. Once again, if you've got a bit more coins, you could go with like any Prem striker you would want. To be honest with you, you could probably go Werner if you have that red card, or maybe Rashford if you've got that red card as well. But yeah, Martial to finish off this team. 6 foot, medium, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 89 pace, 83 shooting, 74 pass, 87 dribble, 72 physical, and does it already. It's a little bit slow on the agility side, so if you're going to put a chem style on, look to get that agility up if you can. So maybe like an engine, or I can't remember other ones what give his agility up, but I think something like that could help him out a little bit because he is a little bit stiff, but he's super strong. He's something like, he's got that wider body type, which I say is quite an important thing sometimes with certain players. It's really important with midfielders because that's what the midfielders what bully in the game, in my opinion. But yeah, Martial's got that wider body type, so he's super hard to get off the ball if you shield with him. So yeah, Anthony Martial finishes off his team. So this is the 750k team. As I mentioned, if you change everyone's precision to the right precision, give them loyalty, give them the manager bonus, you'll get 100 chem. The only person who's going to be on 7 chem will be Dembele. Everyone else will be on 10 chem. And let me show you how I will set this up in game with the 4-4-2 and the 4-2-3-1, because they are the main formations for me. So they're if you want to do narrow, you would have to change a few things up, so keep that in mind. Yeah, 4-4-2 anyway. We've got Lucas Moura on the right mid spot. Sissoko is the right centre mid spot because he's got the worst weak foot out of the two. So I want Wijnaldum using the left foot a little bit more than Sissoko would. So if Sissoko goes on the right, Wijnaldum through that on the left. And then I'm a little bit stuck. Decide if I do Ousmane Dembele up top, Martial on the wing, or Ousmane Dembele on the wing, Martial up top. It really comes down to preference. If you are going to do the Martial up top, play him on the right, Son on the left. But if you are going to do Martial on the wing, you can have whatever way you want because they both got 5-star weak foot. Lucas Moura on the left and Martial on the right. It's really preference, really, with how you want that to sort of play out on the pitch. But I think this could be your better option. Martial right striker, Son left striker, Dembele left mid, and then Lucas Moura as the right mid. And then to the 4-2-3-1 to finish the video off. This is how I would set it up. Once again, similar for with the CDMs. Sissoko on the right, Wijnaldum on the left, and then on the cams, Son through the middle, Dembele on the left, Lucas Moura on the right, and then Martial's the striker. And that's how I would set it up in game in the 4-4-2 and the 4-2-3-1. This is your 750k squad builder, episode 7 of Build on a Budget. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think of this video. But that'll be it. Peace.